What is going on, mother frickers? So today, I'm here to explain the number one misunderstanding that men have about dating and women in 2025. A lot of men out here, they just don't understand what women want out of men in 2025. A lot of men have this idea that they think that we're still in the 60s, but we're not in the 60s, man. We're in 2025 and times have changed. You got to adapt to the new times, adapt to the new ways, or you're going to be left behind and women are just not going to want to deal with you whatsoever, all right? So, what you got to realize, first of all, is that we are now in 2025, meaning that women don't need your motherfucking ass, all right? Women don't need you for masculinity, they don't need you for leadership. They don't need you to be a good leader, a good masculine, good stand up man that's going to lead the family, lead the woman, and you set boundaries and all these different things and whatever. They don't need none of that. What they do need is they need beautiful men, they need attractive men to sleep with and connect with. That's what they need, all right? And the reason they only need this right now is because if you look at any woman out here right now, what they do have in their life is they have their own life going on. So oftentimes they have their own apartment, they have their own car, they have their own job, they have their own car insurance and everything like that. So we're not in the 60s anymore, bruh. So you got to get over this mindset and just accept it. So women don't need your motherfucking ass for anything. They can do everything. They can do life by themselves if they had to, right? They don't really need you. Now, they might want a man, but that doesn't mean that they need a man. You got to understand the difference. So now that we understand this, we got to also understand and think, what do they need? Since they have their own apartment, since they can buy their own food, since they can do everything else like that, what do they need? What they do need is they need attractive men to sleep with. That's what they need. That's the only thing they need. They need attractive men that are sexually attractive, that they can have some kind of a connection with and be intimate with. That's the only thing they need right now. Yeah, so they don't need your masculinity, they don't need your leadership, they don't need your long beard, they don't need your motherfucking money. They don't need any, some of them do, but they don't need anything like that for the most part. So what you got to realize is understand this and adopt, whatever the word is, adapt to it and realize that your job right now is just to be the guy that they want. Be as handsome as you can, be as charismatic as you can, be as sexually attractive as you can, be as physically attractive as whatever. So take care of your own attractiveness and become attractive to women. And then you can decide whether you want to commit to one woman, and you guys can also both agree that you only want to be together exclusively. You can do that. You do that for the rest of your life, for all I care. But if you don't want to do that, what you can also do is just run the field, which I don't recommend. It's a headache, and it's something that's not going to fulfill your soul. And it's just kind of gross, honestly. I'm not going to lie. STDs are out there too. You don't want to catch one of those, obviously. Unless you do want to catch one. I don't recommend it. I've never caught one of them, but it's not a fun thing to deal with, I assume. So, what you got to realize is women don't care about your masculinity. They don't care about how assertive you are. They don't care about how confident you are. They don't even care about anything about your personality traits, for a matter of fact, man. They just care about your sex appeal, how you look sexually and physically. And then they choose the men that they want to hook up with and sleep with. They choose the men that are attractive that they want to sleep with. Since they have their own apartment, they have their own car insurance, they have their own car, they have their own job and everything. So why would they need a man for it? They don't need a man. So you got to understand this. So the more you try to lead and be this good stand-up man and be assertive and confident and lead the woman, and I'm going to set boundaries, I'm going to build a family with you one day. Come here. Let's build a family. The more you do this, man, the more you're going to repulse these women and they're going to run away from you, because that's not what they want right now. They just want sexually attractive men to sleep with. That's it. So now you got to adapt and just be that. Since that's the game right now, we're in 2025, then that's really all you can do, basically, man. So just be that. Take care of your physical attraction, become sexually attractive, become attractive, whatever, and just be in a place where women want to, if that's what you want, you just put yourself in positions where you can attract women and just sleep with them. Now, I would recommend obviously being exclusive with one woman is always a lot better, which is obviously something that I love to do for always. I always like to be with one woman at a time. And so if that's what you want to do, then do that. But you got to understand that there is no such thing as you being a good leader and wanting to lead a family and lead a woman and masculine and all that bullshit, man. They don't care about none of that right now. We're in 2025. They might have cared about it in the 90s, maybe even the 60s and 50s. They wanted a good man and whatever, but right now they don't really care about that. So act accordingly or lose or stay a virgin for the rest of your life and stay alone.